Ladies and gentlemen, we would like to present for you now an artistic interpretation of a tragic life entitled Blues Run the Game, the legend of Jackson C. Frank. We will use original songs, instrumental pieces and poetry. We will also present our versions of tunes from a time when Jackson C. Frank made his mark on the English folk scene, a mark that would prove indelible. To begin. When he was 11 years old and in school in Cheektowaga, New York, the furnace blew up and killed 17 of his classmates. Jackson suffered 50% burns to his body. A kindly teacher, Charlie Castelli, gave him a wooden guitar to help pass the time in hospital. Jackson was in there for 7 months and learned to play like it mattered. At the age of 21, he received an insurance payout of $110,500 US, and he used the money to catch a boat to England, maybe Spain. He did well on the folk scene here, which was vibrant in 1965. Paul Simon produced his eponymously titled first album. It is said that Jackson was so shy that he sang from behind a screen. Bert Jantz played Jackson's songs throughout his career. They're also covered by Nick Drake, Sandy Denny, Simon and Garfunkel, and countless others to this day. But Jackson's mental health began to deteriorate, and he suffered writer's block. Running out of money, he returned to New York and fell apart before the eyes of those who loved and admired him. The songs he struggled to write became dissonant, thrashing impenetrable. By 1970, he was begging friends for help. They tried, and even repackaged his album, but it garnered little enthusiasm. During a brief period of stability in here somewhere, he married an English woman, and they made a son and a daughter. Their son died from cystic fibrosis, and Jackson plummeted into a pit of depression which saw him institutionalized on more than one occasion. Jackson was diagnosed a paranoid schizophrenic. Desperate, in 1985, he took a trip to New York to try to locate the now famous Paul Simon. His mother found him gone, having left no forwarding address, on a return home from hospital where she'd undergone heart surgery. Jackson wound up living on the street. Jim Abbott, a fan, found him in 1990 and tried to help. Jackson was now obese and very unkempt. A further side effect of the school fire was thyroid malfunction, causing massive weight gain. Jackson tried to play a cheap guitar for Jim. Wouldn't stay in tune. He even made a few demo recordings at around this time, but no one was much interested. So he played some new stuff at open mic gigs. Shortly after this, Jackson was sitting on a bench, minding his own business. Some kids across the way were messing around with a pellet gun. The gun went off and a pellet met catastrophically with Jackson's left eye. Jackson C. Frank died of pneumonia and cardiac arrest on March the 3rd, 1999. He was 56 years old. At the time of writing this, I am 56 years old. I've just learned to play Jackson's most famous song on my guitar. For years after hearing it in a folk club when I was a kid, I thought it was called Catch a Boat to England. I've known for a while now that the actual title is Blues Run the Game.
Take a boat to England, baby, maybe to Spain. Wherever I have gone, wherever I've been and gone, wherever I have gone, the blues have run the game. Send out for whiskey, baby, send out for gin. Me and room service, mama, me and room service, we've been living a life of sin. When I'm not drinking, baby, you're on my mind. When I'm not sleeping, mama, when I'm not sleeping, well, you know, you find me crying. Living is a gamble, loving's much the same. Wherever I have played, wherever I rolled them dice, wherever I have played, the blues have run the game. Try another city, baby, maybe another town. Wherever I have gone, wherever I've been and gone, wherever I have gone, the blues have followed me down. Take a boat to England, baby, maybe to Spain. Wherever I have gone, wherever I've been and gone,